Hey there, Wondering Watchers. Welcome to this tarot card reading made for watchers of true crime and intended for a mature audience. This reading explores the love connection between Chad Daybell, an author who wrote about his near-death experiences, Mormon faith, and the apocalypse, and former beauty pageant contestant and hairstylist Lauries Vallow. Despite being married to other people at the time, the first day that Chad and Laurie met, they discussed having been married to each other in several past lifetimes. Currently, Chad and Laurie are both criminally charged in the deaths of Laurie's 16-year-old daughter, Tylee Ryan, and 7-year-old adopted son, JJ Vallow, as well as the murder of Tammy Daybell, who is Chad's first wife that died 2 weeks before Chad and Laurie were married. Whether it was due to God's will or murder of their respective spouses and Laurie's 2 kids, these lovebirds united in holy matrimony now face separate murder trials. This tarot reading dives into their relationship and whether Chad or Laurie will throw their love under the bus for self-preservation. So first of all, I'm going to use the Wandering Soul Oracle to look at what was going on with Chad and Laurie before they even met. So let's take a look at what Chad was kind of dealing with when he was married to Tammy. We have this escape card. So he was looking for a way out, a way to free himself from whatever he felt confined in. And I believe he was kind of looking for that opportunity, that catalyst to have him actually take the chance to escape through this open door, because it could be that door was always open and he voluntarily kind of kept himself confined in a cage, but he was basically facing that the door was there, it was open, and whether or not he felt comfortable taking the chance to walk out. So let's see what Laurie was facing in her marriage to Charles Vallow. We have this close the lid card. So Laurie felt that being married to Charles was creating all sorts of negativity. She was surrounded by things that were draining her and really not in line with her spiritual beliefs. So she really wanted to kind of take control back and, close the lid on all that negativity and, the spiritual life drain that she felt she was getting sucked down. So let's see what they were hoping to find with their Mormon beliefs, or their beliefs in Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We have here connection. So they were really trying to connect to something greater than themselves, to spirits, to their soul family, really their angels. They really wanted to find something that, possibly would help them escape, to kind of cut off the what they saw as a spiritual drain and negativity in their life. So here I'm going to use these cards here, Tarot of Haunted House, to get more information about their relationship. So let's see what Chad and Laurie's relationship kind of is right now, their current condition of the relationship. We have here the Knight of Swords. So definitely it's almost a truth-finding stage of their relationship, kind of wanting to jump into action and either save the day for each other or possibly themselves. So let's take a look at Chad's perspective of their relationship. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. So Chad kind of goes back and forth about how he feels for the relationship. He absolutely believed they were married in several past lives. So here it's a sense of kind of destiny even. So let's take a look at Lauries' perspective of their relationship. We have the Tower. So basically built on beliefs that were false or just not strong in the first place. That kind of divine intervention has come in to kind of show the weakness in the structure of their marriage. So let's see what brought them together. We have here the Four of Wands. So this idea of, in this deck, it's like looks like a sacrificial ritual. So it seems to be in line that what brought them together was wanting to create, like wanting to celebrate this apocalypse together, potential apocalypse, and a sense of passion united them to kind of go through that passageway. So let's take a look at the current challenges that they're facing. Here we have the Magician. So it seems that they are trying to be in control. They're trying to, defend themselves. I believe the death penalty is being sought in their cases. They're trying to be able to be the master of their own life here on Earth. Basically, they're seeing what there is in terms of what they know, what they have access to. It's almost a sense of getting their bearings, getting a sense of where they are so that they can kind of figure out how to deal with these charges. So let's see how Chad is going to deal with this. We have here the Knave, the Knave of Swords. So he is kind of not sure how to approach this. He's going to kind of wanting to see how Laurie deals with it. Kind of check out if she's saying anything about him to decide whether or not he wants to say anything about her, and wanting to really protect himself, but also keep pulling the strings when it comes to how he's viewed, how Laurie's viewed, and how the story plays out. So let's see how Laurie will deal with this. We have here the Devil. So she is willing to do whatever it takes to use her power. She's willing to kind of give up whatever is needed to save her own skin. So let's see what's in the near future for their relationship. We have here the Star. So they're really taking some time to kind of pray and hope, and they're probably spending a lot of time trying to connect with their soul family, their angels that have talked to them and guided them to see how to move forward. So let's see what the outcome is for the relationship. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So it seems like they are going to keep putting in the hard work to make it work, at least in this lifetime. So I'm going to close off with the Revolving Time Oracle and find out who will turn on the other. So let's see if Chad will turn on Laurie. We have this Awakening card. It's equivalent to the Judgment card, and it says yes. So Chad will turn on Laurie. Let's see if Laurie will turn on Chad. We have this Romance card. It's equivalent to the Knight of Cups, and it says yes. So they will turn on each other, and let's see, will their love continue into the next lifetime? We have this Solitude card. It's equivalent to the Hermit, and it says no. So this is kind of like the end of the road for Chad and Laurie. And with this Hermit card, it's a sense of being on their own, journeying forward to try to get a sense of wisdom and knowledge. So this is what I have for now. We'll see you next time. Until then, stay on your toes and take care.